Alright everybody, Dr. Madner 1977 here. I'm going to be trying something new today. It's kind of a combination between doing a Let's Play and a live stream over on Twitch TV. You'll probably hear some music in the background. All this is I'm just doing a test run right now, seeing how it works out and whatnot. Anyways, I've already beat the Oath of Felgana on live stream, but that was on normal, so figure what I might do is jump up 3 difficulties and go straight to Inferno. A little bit crazy because it will be a bit harder, but we'll see how it goes. Anybody that's new to the Ys series or has just recently seen these games, either Oath of Felgana or Ys Origins on Steam, they're both on sale, or they were on sale, but they just recently went back on sale again. Definitely get them if you're an RPG fan. If you've never heard of Ys before, yeah, get out from underneath that rock and go out and get one. These are probably one of the best RPGs ever. A lot of people love Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, and you know what? I completely agree with them. I also love Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest too. I've been playing Dragon Quest since it was known as Dragon Warrior here in North America, like since the first one first came out. Same with Final Fantasy 1. They're good games in their own right, but so is Ys. And as much as I love the music from Nobuo Uematsu and such, when it comes to Ys, I think Ys music blows away a lot of what he's done, especially when it comes to Ys 3 Wonders from Ys, or this one that I'm playing right now called Ys Oath of Felgana, which is a remake of Ys 3. They remade the music, the graphics, the whole game from the ground up, and kept the storyline in place, just added a couple of extra things to it and whatnot. It is a awesome, awesome game. Like I said, if you love RPGs, get out and get this game. Well, you don't have to get out. All you got to do is go to Steam and download it. It's dirt cheap. Costs a pocket change, even at full price. But basically, if you're young, it'll cost you a lot to get the game. If you're older like I am and you got a job, it's like cheaper than taking a bus or, you know, getting a pack of smokes. So, definitely worth it. Anyways, that being said, the main character of this game is called Adolf Christian. And he's been around since Ys 1. The most latest game in the series, well, of course, besides Origins, which has just been locally translated to North America, would have been Ys 7. So from Ys 1 all the way through Ys 7, you play as Adolf. The only difference is with Origins Origins takes place 700 years before Ys the Vanishing, which was Ys 1 and 2. I haven't beat that one yet. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I think it's going to be really awesome to find out the whole storyline that starts, you know, and leads to everything. So, I could read all the script, but I'm not going to really. I'll try a few videos and try, you know, a few Let's Plays without reading all the script, but later on I'll probably try a few with reading the script. But trust me, I would be worse than one of the worst voice actors you've ever heard in a game. So, don't know if your ears really want the punishment. Yeah, I could always go for like a horrible Scottish accent and do everything in a Scottish accent. Like, I knew it! I must be dreaming, doggy. You're actually back. What have you been doing all this time? No, quite bad. Especially when you give a female character a male voice, but anyways. So, anyways, this game has a good storyline to it. It's your typical, guy lands here, town's in trouble, hero goes out and saves the world kind of thing. But then again, that's pretty much every Ys game. But they're just amazingly fun, and the music is awesome. Well, when the music finally kicks in. A couple of the tunes in this game are just, I consider mediocre. I'd still say they're good, but compared to the rest of the music that you'll hear, it's just mediocre. The best tune in this game you'll hear when I go to the fire level, and that has got to be one of my most favorite RPG tunes ever. Um, Definitely something I think most of the people like. Here's the opening. That was real. Hope would always be there. It's the old felgana. Basically, just showing you all the areas that you're pretty much going to see in the game. Castle. So that was the opening to the game. Like I said, some tunes are kind of mediocre compared to most Ys games, and I would consider that a very mediocre tune, opening there. If you want a really, really good opening tune, Ys 6, Arc of Fascism, or however you pronounce it, has got to be one of the best opening tunes I've heard in Ys games. Really upbeat in that. Anyways. Oh, we're at the gatekeeper. You had me worried, Six, staying out so late. I'm sorry, Mr. Gardner. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. It's okay, Elena. As long as you're alright, we'll pretend this never happened. So who are your two friends? I don't believe I recognize either one of them. Look a little closer. You'll get it in a second. Oh? Hey there, Gardner. Still standing at the gate like always, is he? Wait! Doggy, is that really you? Yes, I guess I've been a little out of touch, sorry. My favorite little troublemaker has come home. Where have you been all this time? And what have you been up to? Well, wandering killing monsters, saving the world, the usual. Anyways, I brought a pal of mine along. Go on, Edel. Introduce yourself. Adel introduced himself to Gardner. An adventure, eh? Well, that's certainly a rarity. From what the looks of that sword on your belt, I can tell you're no amateur. Yeah, it's quite remarkable. I was attacked by monsters just now and came right to my rescue. Is that a fact? Well then, you have my thanks, good sir. I'm sure I wasn't there to help. That's the problem with gig duty. You miss all the real trouble out in the field. Okay, anyways, like I said, I'll stop my voice acting. I think enough of you went through enough pain and torture from listening to that, so I'll just continue playing the game as normally, just with my odd commentary once in a little while. So Felgana's fallen on hard times, but I had no idea it had gotten so bad. Certainly not looking up these days. It's been pretty bad for around a year now. Rarely visited by anyone anymore. As a result, no travelers, no merchants. Man, that sucks. Well, it's getting late. You can tell me all about what you've been up to and what you've been doing. Blah, blah, blah. Now you should head on in and get some sleep. But I don't want to sleep. This is a town in the game. To Felgana, there is only one town that you'll be visiting, and that'll be this one. Between going to the dungeons and coming back, Eve has always been a little bit more simpler in the RPG area. Like Final Fantasy and Dragon Warrior / Dragon Quest. Phantasy Star, and when I say Phantasy Star, I do not mean the crappy online version. I know I might get flamed by some people for that. Okay, Phantasy Star Online is a decent game. It's just not Phantasy Star. If you guys grew up playing the real Phantasy Stars from the Sega Master System through the Sega Genesis, you would know what I mean by you wouldn't really consider that a Phantasy Star game. It's a decent online game. There's nothing wrong with it. But like I said, once again, I don't consider it Phantasy Star. It's a little route I ended up going into, completely doesn't belong with Eve, but still, when you look at the original Phantasy Stars, the first four, and you look at Final Fantasies, and you look at Dragon Warriors, you got huge games with like hours upon hours of gameplay. Like, you really, if you're gonna search every square inch and stuff like in Dragon Warriors and the original Final Fantasies, not the roller coaster ride that was 13 and 13 too, it would take you a long time to actually finish that, and you have dozens and dozens of towns and whatnot to go through to buy your equipment. Ys is more of an action RPG. I won't consider it, or I won't even compare it to Zelda. Like, the action style is similar to Zelda in a way, like you slash your sword, you run around, you jump, etc., etc., but you level up in this. Whereas Zelda is just an action game. Some people like to call it action RPG. Usually I'll call something an RPG when you level up and you buy new equipment. Oh yeah, you buy stuff in Zelda too. So. Okay, fine. Zelda's a freaking action RPG, like along with this one. But action RPG. Anybody that says Zelda is just an RPG needs to be smacked. Anyways, Ease is along the same style as that, but you know, you gain experience, you level up. It is a lot shorter than Final Fantasies and Dragon Quests. You could actually probably beat this game in 5 hours, but that's after a few playthroughs of it. Your first playthrough, you're probably going to be looking at close to anywhere from 12 hours to 15 hours. Some people might say like an RPG, that's short, you know, oh my god, you know. But really look at the price of it. For the price of this game, I picked up this and Origins, and I paid, what did I pay, like $7 for the two of them on Steam when they're on sale. Like, what good game can you actually buy for $7? And especially considering two of them. When you throw in Legend of Grimrock on top of it, I think for the whole three of them I paid something like $11.47 or something insane like that. So it's a damn good RPG, damn good price. Even at full price on Steam, it's definitely worth it. And it's a decent length. It's not freaking Call of Duty where you're going to actually finish it on your first playthrough in 3 hours. And the only gameplay element actually to the game is online. This one actually has a lot to do. There's some things to find, some secrets, I guess you could say. Not too terribly much, but there is some. So it does require some exploration, backtracking. Anyways, we'll continue on. The video length will be a little bit longer than, say, a regular YouTube video would be. These are going to be going on YouTube, but like I said, these are live streams being broadcasted on Twitch TV. So depending how many viewers I get in my room, like I got 31 followers right now, which isn't that much compared to the bigger guys. So if I do have followers in my room, I will be keeping the streams running constantly, and you'll probably hear me interacting with my followers, and that's something I enjoy doing. That's kind of like why I like live streaming more than just recording videos of Let's Plays, because the interaction with the viewers is a lot of fun. Like especially when you got people coming into the room that love the game that you're playing, and then you know you can get a good conversation going. It makes it a lot easier, I find, especially for when, like, for example, doing a Let's Play. It's like, yeah, I could do commentary and stuff on the game, but I'm not that good at doing that. You know, like, talking to myself is not the most exciting thing in the world. Especially when people look at you like you're nuts, like my girlfriend does sometimes. You know, like right now I don't have any viewers in my room because a few of them are sleeping that usually come and watch it, and I won't be recording that long today either because I will be having a party tonight, so I'll be doing some afterwards though, but not this afternoon. Anyways, like I was saying, they're going to be longer because they're being, you know, they're live streams on Twitch TV. So, still not that bad, but if you just want to watch a little bit, definitely go right ahead. You remember which video you watched, so you can go back and remember where you left off and just continue from there kind of thing. If I don't have many people in my room, I will try to cut the videos a little bit shorter. Like I said, as soon as I get a viewer, they can become pretty long videos. At least they're not 16 hours like my one video was that one night. Kind of did a 16-hour stream. Nice. Lena, I'm sorry, he's not in town right now. Oh, what? Oh, no way. Oh well. What can you do? He's probably pretty busy. I'm afraid I'll take my leave for the night as well. My long absence likely had a few people worried, so I really should let them know I'm okay. Yeah, go ahead. We'll be fine here for the night. We're probably going to hang out a little before we go to bed. By the way, are you and Chester still living with the mayor? Oh no. He and I have a house on the edge of town now. It's just... something wrong? He touched me in the funny place. It's nothing really. I guess I'll be off then. It was nice to meet you, Adol. And good to see you again, Doggy. I know you two must be tired from your journey. Please take it easy and get some rest, okay? He's acting kind of strange, eh? Probably just been a rough day for him. Man, she sure has filled out nicely. She's got that nice rack and, good ass hair. No. And she's got that whole childhood friend thing going for her, too. Who am I kidding, though? She's gonna fall for you, not me. That's always how it goes. Which is actually true. If you play any of these games, all the girls fall for Adol, not for Dog. Dog, the wall crusher. Doggy! There you go, Doggy. You can have that old woman. She can teach you a lot of things. I can't believe it. It's really you, my little nightmares come home. And look at those muscles. You're growing so big. Last time I saw you, you were just a pudgy little brat. Yeah, it's me, I'm back. You're looking well. You know I haven't heard a peep out of you since you left. Would it be so much to ask for some kind of contact? A letter at least, if you could visit? A phone call? Oh, wait a second, we don't have phones here. Oh, I'm sorry, man. No, I always figured you'd do well for yourself. Certainly it's nice to see you back safely, though. And you're a friend of Doggy's? Adol gave his name and explained that he's been traveling with Doggy for quite some time. Hey, been traveling with Doggy, I think since Ease 2. I gotta play Ease 1 and 2 again, I haven't played them in a while. I believe it's Ease 2 that you meet Doggy. See, well, thank you for looking after a little wayward one. Unfortunately, you've arrived at a pretty bad time. Lots of unpleasant business going on lately. But still, happy events like these are rare, so I intend to enjoy this while I can. Man, you two boys must be hungry. Let me fix you up a nice big meal and you can clean your plates if you know what's good for you. So then, how's the investigation coming along? You have nothing to worry about, my lord. We've already confirmed their locations. Kegray Quarry, the Elburn Ruins, and the Sacred Mountains of Eldorn. All that now remains is to organize the men and begin our search in earnest. Excellent, excellent. Once I possess what I seek, my might and majesty will be known far and wide. Indeed, perhaps my homeland could be a claim to all of Europe. Yeah, if you notice here, they do talk about places that we have, like Europe. Africa is Africa. The Holy Roman Empire is like the evil guys that are trying to take over the world. So, as you play through the E's, you'll notice that. It's kind of cool how they kind of toss that. Either way, it certainly should be an enjoyable undertaking, would you agree? In your hands, my lord, I'm certain that your dream will become a reality. Indeed it will. Indeed it will. I'll leave the search in your hands and make certain it continues without interruption. I expect good news forthwith. You do me great honor. I pledge you my success, Lord of War. I shall see to it that your faith in me is not misplaced. Say it all. While I'm here, I think I'm going to go swing by the Eldorn Mountains for a bit to visit my old master. He's the one who taught me everything I know about fighting back when I was a kid. Anyone knows the reason for all the monsters showing up around here, he'd be the one. I won't be gone long though, so you should relax and tour the town. It's a really nice place. If you have any questions, you can ask Elena. She said her house was on the outskirts of town, so I'm sure it won't be too tough to find. I'm off for now. See you later, buddy. So what I want to do is just get into a little bit of a battle so I can show you guys like the first dungeon before I end this, which has to be very, very soon. So we'll head out of town. Save the game. That's my normal one that I finished. Now we're on Inferno. we'll do is we'll head over to Tiger Quarry. But I don't think I can enter right now. Anyways, what we'll do is we'll end this video right here. And I'll continue this on next time. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. Let me get my exploit over here. Turn this off because I'm pretty much covering my screen with my thing. Anyways, once again, thanks for watching, and take care everybody. Definitely drop by again, and I'll have